how the mighty have fallen. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fun edition of Mourning Mondays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. And what a time to mourn. Yeah, so, the Patriots have kind of been handed to by Tua Tagovailoa for like the 400th time in their history. It's been no fun. It wasn't even really it was a bit of a fun game. All right, we'll get that out of the way first. It was a kind of a fun game in the second half, as it's become lately. It's literally just become the Patriots come in, they give up like 2 touchdowns, and then they're stuck in a hole. And then they come back, except they forget to finish the comeback. That is literally what this team has just become. Here's the thing, right? And by the way, it's not live gameplay. I'm literally just speaking into the mic right now. Ooh, back to normal. But here's the thing. Big Mac Daddy Jones is actually working as a serviceable quarterback. The only problem is literally everything around him. Like, I mean this in like trying not to be rude, but I'm sorry, but I have to be rude. But as much as I'm loving Devontae Parker and Kendrick Bourne and Hunter Henry, the other guys, mainly Juju Smith-Juju, I mean, they're there, but they're just not really doing it. Demario Douglas has been phenomenal. I mean, sure, he's kind of kicked the bucket, and because of that, he's been benched lately. And I think Booty exploded, which is not very fun. Booty, been kind of booty because he's kind of out right now. And, it's just, I mean, they're decent weapons, but Big Mac Daddy Jones can only do so much when his O-line is just absolutely failing him. Good Lord Almighty. It's not just me. Because I saw Big Mac Daddy Jones scrambling all this game, and while he was able to get out of like maybe a decent amount of situations, there were way more sacks in this game than there were in the previous one against the Eagles. Way more Big Mac Daddy Jones having to throw under pressure. I mean, he kind of would get out of it sometimes, but it was just, you could definitely tell that the O-line is weak. It's just not there. You can only do so much with everyone that's there. And the upsetting part is that 4 out of 5 of those members of the line, you're normal starters. Only like one person's missing, and I kind of forgot who. It escapes me. But the point is, when 4 of your 5 starters are letting Big Mac Daddy Jones get pressure in the pocket, that's not good. But I mean, at least Mac Jones wasn't getting sacked 24/7. He was definitely no Daniel Jones against the Cowboys week 1. It wasn't that bad. But I mean, still, to constantly have Mac Jones out here doing his best Patrick Mahomes impression, not very favorable. But I mean, I don't know. I definitely still see Mac Jones as a bit of a good. A lot of things were definitely just Miami doing better. I mean, Mr. Mikey McDaniel said it himself. He literally just said he was doing nothing. Like, he literally had to do nothing to win this game because everyone feared Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and guess what? He threw to everyone else besides them because the defense couldn't do anything because okay. The defense wasn't too terrible because they had to hold on Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and literally every other explosive person on the Dolphins. But they kind of forgot that there's more than just Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the Dolphins because they still threw to other people. And heck, one of the touchdowns that could have been completely avoided towards the end, well, that touchdown scored because nobody blocked him. Like, literally, he just waltzed by, just seamless transition into it, and it was just, I don't know, man. I don't know. This game was different. Where in the last game against the Eagles, you could tell that there was a push to, kind of win it. In this one, it felt like the push wasn't even there till like the last maybe drive and a half. Where it's like, oh, wait a minute. We're the Patriots. That's right. We can do this. But then they forget that there's no Tom Brady, and then they absolutely just imploded on themselves. Which, 0 for 2, by the way. You know who else is 0 for 2? The Denver Donkeys. You know what the difference between the Denver Donkeys and the Patriots is? They almost won, but like genuinely almost won. Only like a questionable call or two decided that game. And this game, this is pretty much Fun with Flags 2 Electric Boogaloo, except it's not, because it's actually the Patriots and Raiders. Because, oh, sweet Jesus, did I get Vietnam flashbacks when I saw Mike Gesicki throw the ball towards Cole Strange. Oh my lord, dude. It just wasn't a disaster. It was actually just a stupid call by the refs, just like a previous stupid call by the refs when, they were trying to say, oh, he didn't make it. It was a yard short. Now, look. I know there's a million thoughts a mile coming, but look. As a Patriots fan, as a Big Mac Daddy Jones supporter, I think that this team would have still lost, even with, let's just say that, they rule it in. Big Mac Daddy Jones goes all out and makes another touchdown. In a world where everything was called how it was supposed to be called, where I was kind of almost completely supposed to be called, this team would have still lost by 1 touchdown. Do you know why? Because Hunter Henry did illegal movements, boys. That's right. The Patriots somehow got bailed out because Hunter Henry did a no-no. He blocked and then did illegal catching and who knows what other Juju Smith-Schuster magic was done. But somehow, by the grace of Bill Belichick, they didn't get caught. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, the second I saw that, I thought, oh no, they're going to overturn it. But then they just snapped the ball again and bam. I genuinely just don't know. I'm kind of scared for the rest of the season, especially because the Patriots are starting to do very Angels things. Because, dude, 2 completely winnable games that are lost because of stupid decisions at the very last possible second, or stupid decisions throughout the entirety of the game. Like, they literally have people in scoring position, but they do nothing to capitalize with it. Just like the Angly. If they lose to the Jets next week, alright? And I'm not trying to rush into next week, but if they lose to the Jets next week, I am going to be genuinely upset. Because how do you lose to the Jets with an actual offensive coordinator? And how would you lose to the Jets like that? How? I get it, I get it. The Jets have some genuine, terrifying weapons, but those were meant for Aaron Rodgers, and Zach Wilson doesn't know how to use them. But still, if they are to lose next week against the Jets, I think the season is just done for at that point. Because if you couldn't beat the Jets, what hope have you for anything else? Even the Commanders are starting to be the Commanders, not even the Redskins, the Commanders. Even they're terrifying now. But even then, they're just barely terrifying. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Mac Jones, he's still doing pretty good. Still doing decent. Everyone else, the defense is pretty solid. Matthew Judon got another sack. Christian Gonzalez. Hello. Christian Gonzalez is a great Gonzo, boys. An interception. Yes, please. Give me more of those. The O-line, it's like mid to kind of trash, right? The injuries are just stacking, which is kind of worse. Marcus Jones came out, and that's just depressing. He played, then he got hurt, then he got taken out. That's what I meant to say, taken out. And that's just painful. I was really... The second Marcus Jones... Because Jonathan Jones wasn't even playing today. There were like 8 Joneses that were completely missing. And Marcus Jones was like the last one there, and then he got hurt. And now who knows what's going to happen to the defense. I don't know. There's so much just going on. It's kind of terrifying. It's at this rate, it's going to take Bill Belichick like 28 more seasons to beat the all-time record of, head coach, general manager wins. Is he going to do it this season? I think it's already too late. Is there going to be a 15-2 run? Absolutely not. But the last time that the Patriots were 0-2 to begin the season, I'm just saying, maybe it's time for Mac Jones to make it to the Super Bowl. Maybe. That's wishful thinking. That's incredibly wishful thinking. I don't know. All I know is I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Just like last time, I came home from work. I had some Del Taco, so I feel a little better. 0-2. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse. I'm really hopeful that everyone's going to come in and just play their hearts out for the rest of it. It's still a lot of football. Yeah, we're getting there. The season just started. We're already hearing there's still plenty of football left. Well, unlike the 5 million games you play in the MLB, there's only 17 in the NFL. So every game could literally be the difference between playoffs and no playoffs. Like, look at last year. We're not talking about last year, but still, look at last year. All I know is that it's a Mourning Monday, all right. 0-2. On to the Jets. Are they going to win? I hope to God they do, because if they don't, I'm going to cry so badly. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm literally just, I don't know. I'm going to go take a nap. And I'll see you next week for some more Mourning Mondays. God, I have so much stuff to edit.